Well, the wait is finally over when it comes to Granblue Fantasy ReLink and its release. Well, we don't have the exact date, but Cygames is fully confident that the game is going to release worldwide this year for both the PS4, PS5, and Steam. With the 2023 Granblue Fantasy Fest currently going on right now, we finally get a brand new trailer of the game that has me super excited for its eventual release. Just as I hope you're excited to press that subscribe button and notification bell for more upcoming RPG and fighting game content here on this channel. Now, as I said before, Granblue Fantasy ReLink is a perfect example of announcing the game way before it's ready to be revealed, with its constant delays and sporadic updates and then dead silence for months. It sure doesn't build a lot of confidence in fans who awaits this game's release, but me on the other hand stuck it out for this long and tried to cover as much of the game as possible with little details that surface on the internet over the years. So what's up with Granblue Fantasy ReLink right now? Well, at the end of 2022, Cygames promised that the game will finally be playable at Granblue Fantasy Fest 2023 and that the promotion for the game will eventually be underway, which the festival is currently happening as we speak. Series producer Tetsuya Fukuhara also informed that the end of the development is in sight and that they are currently in the fine-tuning stages of the game. Now, that's really good to hear, and hopefully the long wait truly pays off for the developers in the end. So what have they revealed for the game at the festival thus far? Well, Cygames has released a 3-minute second trailer of the game that's in both English and Japanese dub. We get a glimpse of the cast of playable characters you'll be able to control, and I gotta say, man, why are the character designs so damn epic? It's like everyone is designed to be a main protagonist in this game with their badass designs. This is one of the main factors to why this game has me so interested. I have no prior knowledge of Granblue Fantasy until the first reveal of the game years ago and been anticipating it ever since. And of course, we get a bit more flashy combat moments in the trailer, as well as we can see how over the top the combos are going to be in the game, and I'm all for it. It seems like the developers are putting heavy emphasis on making each battle a spectacle in terms of dynamic camera movements and having large scale enemies to give the player a sense of an epic adventure. Now, the thing is, what I'm really curious about is how expansive the environments really are, since we get a quick glimpse of some of the areas found within the game. They look pretty huge, and let us hope that in this case, unlike what we have seen in Tales of Arise, where each location has the illusion of a massive scale but are actually small linear section zones. Finally, we are introduced to, I guess it's one of the main protagonists, and he goes by the name Ed, and this dude looks badass. Hell, I even want to play as this dude myself. I don't know what the main premise of the story is, since the developers have been pretty much keeping the story close to their chest until the release of the game, and I'm totally fine with that. I decided to not do any research when it comes to the lore of Granblue Fantasy, because I want to pretty much completely go in blind, since this is going to be a new RPG series that I really want to get into, so I want to have as little knowledge as possible. I want Granblue Fantasy ReLink to be my first real experience when it comes to being introduced to the world of Granblue Fantasy. Now, something that really wasn't shown or is shown at all in this trailer is the multiplayer. The game had pretty much experienced quite a few delays, which makes me wonder if multiplayer is still a thing in Granblue Fantasy ReLink. We don't need it, but it still has me curious if the game still have that feature, and will the festival show off any aspects of the game that we don't know about. And speaking of which, it was also revealed that the game will have an assist mode for beginners and casual players who just want to focus on the story. This mode will perform auto combos with a single button, auto heal, guard, and dash, along with auto skybound arts, skills, and link attacks when conditions are met, plus a map assistant for navigation. Now, if you want to go full on casual, I mean, at this point, you're not even called a gamer kind of casual. You have a full on assist mode where all the action is done for you, and all you have to do is just move the stick. I mean, after all these years of waiting for this game, it makes sense that they want everyone and their mother to play this game. With that being said, I'm really excited for this game, and it's good to see that promotion is finally ramping up for this game. So now that the official promotion has begun, I'm really excited to see what you guys think. But now the question is, will the experience be worth the wait? So make sure you leave your thoughts in the comment sections below. Definitely want to hear what you think. Are you excited for this game? How long have you been a fan of Granblue Fantasy, or are you just now stumbling upon Granblue Fantasy right now in this video? So I'm curious to see where you guys stand as far as the game itself and the series itself and what you think, including the fighting game as well, Granblue Fantasy Versus. Have you even played that game? So that pretty much wraps this up. This is MugenLord, sign off. I'll see you Game Fiends later. Peace out.